New show alert! New show alert on Netflix. Oh, I can't wait to see what this looks like. I can't wait!
He did. Oh, trouble. My guys going on YouTube. This is your girl Onye. Welcome to Onye's World. Oh my God, it's Monday. It's Monday, and what does that mean? Y'all already know what that means. That means today is some review day. We are reviewing some shows. How's your Monday going? How did it go? I hope it was good. Today was a little funky, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up feeling lethargic and just sad. I don't know why. I kind of think it's because of the dream I had. Do I remember my dream? No, I don't. But odd. Anyway, so I kind of pushed everything else till later on in the day. So yeah, y'all are gonna get this later on in the day, but you're getting it anyway. It's still on a Monday. We're gonna keep within our theme of Review Mondays, okay? I'm going to be doing more of not just Korean dramas, just things that I've seen and I watched that I actually like. I do have a list. Yes, I do watch anime as well, so I do have an anime list too. It's so funny. I was talking to my brother the other day and I was like, oh my God, I have to start taking down the list because I have my anime list, and then I have my Korean drama list, and then I have my Taiwanese drama list, and then I have and then the Indian movies I haven't seen yet, and then I have my Japanese dramas that I just been piling up there for a few months now, and then my American dramas, and it's like, oh my God, I have to start taking them away. That being said, that brings us to one of the shows that we are going to be reviewing today, which is Hometown Cha-Cha. Now, before I get into it, we're also going to be reviewing Young Lady and the Gentleman, which I know, I'm sorry, my other review that I did for The King's Affection, I literally had a whole video recording that I did with in regards to like that review for Young Lady and the Gentleman, and for some reason my Siri went off and I couldn't, like, there was no audio whatsoever. So after we do the review for Hometown Cha-Cha, I'm going to do a review for Young Lady and the Gentleman as well, since I got to watch all 12 episodes so far, and it's only 12 episodes that are out. The 13th one came out today, so after this I'm going to go watch it because I actually really like that show now. Like, it's very light yet serious at the same time, you know. If any of you guys watch it, let me know. So back to Hometown Cha-Cha. Now, Cha-Cha-Cha, sorry, it's Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. I was supposed to do a reaction to it on my Patreon, but this whole camera business that I was trying to get, wait, that did not sound right. I was having a whole issue with my camera, and it won't read my SD card. So, and I don't want to do it over the phone, like using the iPhone camera, which is a really good camera, but if I do a longer episode, which is what, an hour long, it's just so much space. So for the time being, Patreon is on a pause until I can get my whole camera business situated. And once that's up and running, I'll let y'all know on here which dramas we're going to be watching together. That being said, so Hometown Cha-Cha, what did I think of it? Hometown Cha-Cha is the one that is starring my favorite actress, what's her name again? Shimina. Oh, I love her. She's so, I don't know what it's about her, but like, it's so just positive. I don't know what it is. Like, when you see her, you watch her act and she smiles, you just want to smile as well. She plays a ditzy character well, but she's a dynamic character as well. Like, her ditzy camera is not just ditzy. Like, she actually did a show with Soji Soo. I forgot the name of this show, but she was I believe over 100 pounds. So she was 100 pounds of beauty, I think it was. I think that's what it was. And her boyfriend dumped her because she was fat. And she went through this whole thing to like lose weight, turn to a new person, and get back at him. It was a funny show, but it also taught you something else. And that's what Hometown Cha-Cha really honestly is about. The other actor that's in it that I literally just fell in love with, his name is Kim Son-ho. I need to go find all the dramas that he acted or movies that he acted, because he is, oh my god, a great actor. Like, oh my god, I'm not even lying, y'all. He's a great actor. There is a scene where he cries, and you can't, like, you feel it. Like, you just feel it. I don't know how to explain it, you just feel it. Like, there are only a few Korean shows that have gotten me to cry, and the one of them that tops the list is Uncontrollably Fond. That show made me cry. I watched it twice, and both times I already knew what was gonna happen. Both times it made me cry. Like, and so he's a really good actor. Like, when he smiles, it makes you want to smile as well. Oh my god, that was what I want to tell you guys. So this actor, Kim Son-ho, he reminds me of this actor in Coffee Prince. I'll give you his name in a second. What is his name? Lee Sung-kyun. Yes, he reminds me of him. His deep voice. They're not related, but oh my god. Well, I don't know if they're related. I'll find out. Let y'all know next Monday. But so Lee Sung-kyun, and he also acted on My Ajashi. I just said English and Korean together. My Mr. Nea Ajashi with oh my god, what's her name? I forgot her name. Oh my god, I'm so horrible. I forgot her name. She's the one from Hotel de Luna. Oh my god, the singer. Oh, how did I forget her name? Anyway, so he was in Coffee Prince as well, and so this is why I think they're similar, right? He reminds me of him. The actor from Coffee Prince, Lee Sung-kyun, he has a really, really deep voice. And when he smiles, like, it starts and then it just spreads, and his mouth, it's just so uncanny. And that's how, like, this other guy too from Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, his name is Kim Son-ho. The exact same way. When they smile, their smile and their laugh is infectious, and it makes you, the viewer, laugh as well. So I really love that. All the characters in this show are pinpoint. Like, if you watch Korean dramas, you'll know who some of these actors and actresses are. Even the side characters, that's not the right term, but it's like it's a great chemistry within the whole characters. How Vincenzo, like, all of them just had a great chemistry together, and it was just like, oh my god. And when all, like, the actors have great chemistry, it bodes well for a great series or a movie or whatnot. So okay, that's character wise. I loved it. They picked correct characters for all of them. Now let's move to the plot. Like I said earlier, this is one of those shows where it's light. It's not dark, it's not really heavy, but it does teach you something towards the end. Let me see if I can read, because the brief synopsis of it is at a crossroads. So Shimina is the main character. Heijin is her name, her character name. At a crossroads, a dentist moves to a seaside village where she meets a handyman intent on helping his neighbors, right? So you hear that, you're thinking, okay, this is just going to be a very light drama, happy-go-lucky drama, funny and whatnot, right? Okay, you're right. You're completely right. However, there was also a message in it too. There's also you also touch about on different topics in there too, like relationship with friends, relationship with marriages, like people who've been married for years and their dynamic. Also new budding relationships between two completely different, like literally opposites. And looking at those, and like it literally is teaching you that not everyone is the same. Like even interaction, like the relationship between an older generation and a younger generation, how that goes hand in hand together. It's really, really, really good. It really teaches you something as well. It also touches on guilt, and mental health as well. And it also then touches upon how those can easily correlate to suicide as well. So it's a very happy-go-lucky. It's a drum. It's light. But if you guys know about like shows and whatnot, they're made for two audiences. The first, who just wants to just watch it, have a good time, and then leave, and also who actually want to learn something from it. It gives you both. So if you're looking for something lighthearted, watch it. If you're looking for something that's not that deep, like My Name Was, like very, very serious and like very heavy, watch it as well. So that being said, right here we're gonna stop. For those of you who don't want any spoilers, you're good. You can fast forward over to my review for The Young Lady and the Gentleman, because I will be giving spoilers on that one. For those who do want spoilers, stay here and let me tell you how I really feel about the plot. Okay, so homegirl comes in. Her mother passed away, so she's the only daughter, right? And she decides to, for her mother's birthday, go back to the seaside village where that was, I think, their last vacation with her and her mother. She goes back there and she runs into homeboy. We're gonna call him homeboy. Runs into homeboy, and it was a weird at first because he was this chief of the village in a way. Like, he just does part-time jobs for everyone. If you need him, call him up. If he has something, he'll come and do it. So he'll help you all out in whatever you want to do. His only rule is that he gets to choose whatever day he wants to himself, and when he chooses that day, no one should reach him, no one should call him, because he will not come. So, and also, the secret with him is like, this is a seaside village, but he went to Seoul University, which is like a really, really prestigious university, and was away from that village for 5 years after he graduated. And then he came back, and he never said anything about what happened within those 5 years. So no one knows what happened to him within those 5 years and why he came back home. Because he's very smart. He graduated as an engineer. He could have made as much money as he wanted to, but no one knows why. He's an orphan, pretty much. His parents died really young. He was brought up by his grandfather. His grandfather died when he was in middle school. So you could see a lot of like mental stress that's already on this boy. And then, so I'm not gonna ruin the ending for y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all the end. I'm just gonna tell you like a brief synopsis of like little things that happen here and there. So they meet up. They run into each other. She's this straight Nate that have my plan. She's a type A. That's it. She's a type A. He's not. He's more of a go, because of what has happened to him. He's more of a go with the flow. So then you have all these characters, because it's small town, it's a small village, right? If anyone knows small town, small villages, everyone is in your business. Everyone wants to know. Everyone's gonna gossip about the new thing in town. She's a new thing in town, and she's also a dentist who quit. She pretty much quit her job because her boss, who also owned the practice she works in, is an asshole. Pretty much, like, trying to charge people for things that she's been charging for, and also stealing her own clients. So she quit randomly, and then was trying to find somewhere to live, because you live in a nice apartment. How are you gonna pay your bills? And you're in Seoul. How are you gonna pay your bills? Ends up going to the village just for her mother's mother's birthday, to just celebrate it there, just to reminisce her mother, and then decides, string of bad luck things happen to her. Though internet goes down, she can't pay things, no money, and then her car breaks down, so she had to spend the night there. And she then decides that she was going to open up her own practice down there. It was cheaper for her, it made more sense, and she can make money there and just be away from the whole nonsense that's been going on in the city. Her best friend, that for years, since they were young, found her boyfriend cheated on her. After grocery shopping, she found out that her boyfriend actually had another girlfriend, and the other girlfriend didn't even know about her either. Man, y'all gotta stop that. Like, females, if you do that, you gotta stop that. Like, choose one and be with it. If you can't choose anyone, then don't commit. It's that simple, y'all. It's that simple. So all of that is happening, and another guy comes into the main character, Shimina's life, from way back in the day. I can sit here, we can talk about this for hours, but I'm just gonna tell you, like, it's a really good lighthearted show. I binge watched the show. Like I told y'all, I wasn't able to really react to it, but I had to binge watch the show, because I was sick and tired of not watching it, because I really love this actress. And now I had to go find some more things of this, the main actor, Kim Son-ho. I need to see it in like the characters, not like the Roman. I have to see it in the characters for me to be able to pronounce it very well. So that being said, Hometown Cha-Cha, really good. Spent 2 days watching it from Saturday through Sunday. So it was good. I do think if you just want a lighthearted show, watch it. Okay. All right. Now let's go to Young Lady and the Gentleman. Oh, before we even do that, Hometown Cha-Cha, it has a really good soundtrack as well. I love the soundtrack. It could make you cry in some points, but it's very moving. So it's a very lighthearted show, but it's also very moving. Let me know if you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments. I really truly liked it. Let me know what you thought about Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha in the comments. We can bend it back and forth on what we like and what we may not have really vibed with. Oh, there's also this character from Vincenzo, the lawyer. How do I explain him? He was in other shows as well. He was a Wusan lawyer. Yeah. And I would think that you should he's very funny. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it at that. He's very, very funny. So, Young Lady and the Gentleman. Now this is my show. I loved Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Young Lady and Gentleman, I really, really liked. I already told if you saw my other review from King's Affection, I kind of told you guys a little bit about the characters. If not, I'll just say it here again. So the main character is Ji Hyun-woo and Yi Sehi. Two characters. I don't know her. I've never seen anything about her, but him I know because of Over the Rainbow was one of my shows, and I loved when it came out in 2006. He was one of the characters in it, one of the main leads in it. He was in that show as well. I didn't like the ending really. I really didn't. And that was my show. I followed it from beginning to end. I didn't like the ending. I didn't think the ending made sense. I didn't think he and the girl should have gotten together because it just didn't make sense. He was too hung up on another girl, and his character kind of had a whole character shift that made sense. But in that aspect, if they were gonna have the girl end up with other, it was just, go watch it and let me know what you guys thought about that ending. You can find it I think Vicky has it. If Vicky doesn't have, you may just have to do a little research for yourself and like look for the show. But I didn't like the ending, but I love the show, which is so weird. Tomorrow, go listen to Tomorrow by Hwanhee. That was one of the I still listen to that until today. That was one of the best OSTs. Tomorrow, his deep voice. Anyway, Young Lady and Gentleman. So Young Lady and the Gentleman starts off with this little girl. Her mother leaves her. So she was with the baby. Her mother leaves her husband with her newborn. She's like, I can't do it anymore. You're suffocating, you're stifling me. I can't deal with you. I'm out. Leaves him. He then finds someone else who's also in his shoes, another woman in his shoes as well, where her husband just died and she had a young kid as well. So they had to take care of each other. So he was about to pretty much kill himself because he was like, I can't raise a daughter by myself. I'm this, I'm that. I just can't do it, right? So then, the other woman then finds him and decides for them to be a family together and raise the two kids up together. Okay, let's pause there. After watching a few episodes from in there, I don't know if there was any kind of romantic feeling towards them. I don't know. Even till now, I'm still not sure. I'm still not buying any kind of romance between the woman with her son and then the man with his daughter, right? I don't buy that true romance. I don't. If you guys watch it, you let me know. It's not there. I think it was more of a friendship till the present now. I think it was just more of a friendship and the fact that she actually saved his life because he was going to kill himself with his daughter. So yeah, sorry y'all. If y'all, I'm going to try not to do too much spoilers, just things that it wouldn't matter if you actually saw it or not. So that happens. Girl grows up. It's a pretty much kind of like she felt like her father actually cheated on her mother. Her father never told her that her mother left her, like abandoned her with him. Never told her. He let her believe that he and her new stepmother now were on some shit together. Sorry, y'all. They were on something together. Anyway, so the stepmother and her son are chaos, along with the stepmother's side of the family. They're chaos. Like they lose money. They lost his house. The man had a house with his daughter. They lost his house. It burned down. Lost his house, and it was her brother and her son's fault. They get an apartment. You'll get this. This is hilarious. They end up losing the money by investing in a treasure island, because someone told them, oh, there's a treasure chest that's buried underwater, and to invest in their operation, and they will just go get the chest and the money that's in it and all the gold, and then share it, and you make money off of that. Yeah, who believes that is day and age? They did. And so they lost the deposit for that apartment, and her father had to quit his job because he almost lost his life in this job. Now they're broke with nowhere to go, and the girl was pissed that she's like, what in the world? Like, you guys, it's like only one person, two people in the house are working. Is the girl and her father. Her stepmother and her stepmother's brother, her stepmother's son don't work. So you're pretty much taking their money that they're kind of putting towards the family and doing whatever it is you want to do with it, losing it, being reckless with it. So she was like, I've had enough. They all go their separate ways. Like she moves out, and then they end up finding this house which is this widower who has 3 kids. He's a chibble. He's rich, and wants to hire a tutor for his kids. In the same breath, she's actually met the guy before, but when she was younger. So there's an age gap. I think it's the 12 to 14 year age gap between them. And so they had met when she was young, when she tried to run away from home, but she ran into him, and he played around. He took her places and then brought her back because he was on leave from the army. I was going to use the word play around, but that didn't sound right. Anyway, so all of this is going on. In the same breath, her father lost his sister when he was younger, so he lost his family. He doesn't pretty much became what was the word? Not orphaned. I guess he became an orphan technically, because he got lost in the street. In the same breath, the widower, he has like 2 people who want him. Mind you, this man is just trying to get over his wife, who he just lost 2 years ago. And he has 3 kids, like one in high school, one in middle school, one in preschool. Like he has 3 kids, and he's trying to like be strong for her. And you have all these people who are trying to do a little mischief here and there so they could marry him. It gets even more crazy, and now this is a spoiler. Be warned, this is a spoiler. So it gets even crazier. Because they have a manager for the house, so they're chibble. It's a very big house, and a lot of things directly do with it. Their manager is one of the women who were trying to get with him. The manager was friends with his wife. Get this. The manager also now happens to be the mother of their youngest son, because they adopted the last born, but no one knows other than the manager and her mother. The manager was going to give the kid away because she gave birth and was going to just give the kid away. I don't know. I still don't know how they happened to adopt him and if his wife knew that it was her kid. But anyway, what I'm finding out now, this is the juicy part, is that the manager now wants to be with the guy, the widower now. And she believes that, okay, she can send his other daughter abroad to go study, send his little one to go abroad to go study, and she can actually raise her son with the man. But the man doesn't know that was her son, that she gave away to be adopted. He doesn't know that. He doesn't even like her. He just respects her. And so she's doing also construct this whole mischief, getting rid of women here and there, making sure that whoever's coming to work in the house is not attractive at all, or is stupid, or is dumb. She is making herself be holier than thou. Now, mind you, this manager is beautiful, but this man is just getting over his wife. That's where I'm at right now. And so all that stuff is going on, and I'm like, oh, what in the hell? So I can't wait to watch episode 13 today. Like I just let me just come here and like give y'all a quick review of what I watched this weekend and continue. So young lady and gentlemen, I'll keep you updated on exactly what's going on and how it's going on, because right now it's looking like somebody, like he likes the tutor, the girl, the one with the 12-year gap. He likes her, but only as like, because she's the only one who's being able to make him laugh and not tiptoe around him. His kids love her, all three of them, but they hate the manager because the manager's, I'm sorry, she has a stick up her butt pretty much. But their tutor treats them like they're somebody, like, you know, like they're a person. So they like the manager. I'm sorry, they like the Dan, this is her character. Let me use her character name. Dan is the character name. So they like her, and because of that, he likes her even more, because his kids actually connect with her, and so she helps his kids connect with him as well. So that where I just left off was him finding out, and well, both of them finding out that they actually met each other way back when. So I can't wait for that. So that being said, next Monday I'm going to do another reaction. I'm going to do one for King's Affection. I only got to episode 2, y'all. I'm sorry. I know you guys are telling me it's a periodic. I know it's a periodic drama, I'm not, but it also has. And someone in the comments. Thank you so much, by the way. Those in the comments for my last review. So one of you guys were telling me that it does have some historical facts to it. I am a history buff, so I actually want to go research it, but I'm trying not to and just watch it and just go with it. I don't know, it's just not grabbing me, but I still want to keep watching it. I will keep watching it until probably I catch up to it and see, okay, do I want to continue, do I not want to continue? Like I told y'all before, if I don't like a show, I'm not watching it, period. If I start watching it, doesn't keep me connected, like it doesn't keep me hooked, I'm not watching it. I told y'all my list, I have a whole list. I can't waste the time, y'all know I can't. So that being said, I'm not gonna continue watching it. So, but I will watch until episode 5 and see what I like, if I'm gonna continue watching it. Now I know you guys are looking at my TV right here and trying to figure out what it is here that I'm watching. It's Vincenzo for the 4th time. So yeah, so I have to stop doing reruns and actually more new stuff and check stuff off my list. So I hope this whole review, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, notification bell, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think of Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha in the comments. I am in my comments a lot. And also Young Lady and the Gentleman. Let's watch it together, guys. Start watching it so you can be within the comments too. So I love y'all. See you next Monday.